You wouldn't know it by looking at where I'm at here, but this lake right now, most of this lake is a raging torrent. There's 20 and 30 mile an hour winds that are blowing away from me this direction. I was on the other side of the lake a few minutes ago. White caps crashing, just like a storm over there. But I'm over here in an area that's kind of behind a landmass. There's a landmass behind me blocking the wind. There's not much wind here. It's like a different world over here. Today's bait is going to be more frozen shad from the freezer. I got a bunch of it and I'm going to use it because they love it. Actually, I think I'm going to use this pack instead. As you can see, this one's got some small fish. Yeah, this one's got a bunch of small fish. And this one's got probably just like 4 or 5 larger fish. I think I'm going to use these and use the whole fish. Put them in the defroster for a few minutes here. Let's see. I think I'm going to use 5-ounce sinkers today, just because I want to cast pretty far, and that's pretty much what I have. I've got 1 4 and a whole bunch of 2s. I'm going to use these 5s. It's about 11:30 in the morning, and the temperature is about 45 degrees. As you can see, sun's shining. And the sunshine is what's making this tolerable to wear just a sweatshirt. I had my warmer coat on, but took it off because that sun is keeping me nice and warm. And while that bait is defrosting, I'm going to bring the net down and we'll get a water temp. I'm pretty sure the water temp was getting close to 60 earlier this week, but then we had a cold front come in, and for the last 3 days or so, I mean, I woke up in the morning yesterday, looked out the window, and it was snowing. So I think the water temp's been going back down. Let's see what it is. 51.9. Whoa, that's a lot cooler than I thought it was going to be. I dropped a lot lately. I don't necessarily think that that's going to mean that the fish aren't feeding today. They might just be feeding a little bit less than they would be if the water was 60 degrees. I was catching them pretty good last week when the water temps were in the upper 40s, so I think I can still catch some fish today. Not a cloud in the sky. The pressure's not that high though. Pressure's still below 30. I think temperature has more influence than pressure this time of year. Yeah, little shads, little gizzard shad. I'm going to use these. This is going to be one bait. Yeah, there's another. One more. And 3. And I am just going to do a little bit modification here. I'm just going to put a couple little snips just in the gut, just so a little bit more stuff will leach out. Just a couple snips. Caught a new personal best channel cat here last week, 16 pounder. That was pretty awesome on a bait just like this. I know when fishing like this, it's tempting to want to, double hook the bait through, because it seems like it's just barely being hung on to by just a little bit of meat. But when you do that, you bury your hook point in the fish meat, and I don't know, you get less hookups that way. That's just been my experience. In my opinion, that's one of the reasons why that hair rig is so effective with carp fishing, is because with a hair rig, that hook is 100% exposed. There's no bait on that. And yeah, that's one of the reasons. There's guys in Europe and Spain and France where they fish for those giant whales, catfish. They fish with hair rigs too, and the 100% hook exposed seems to work good for them apparently. All right, got a flock of coots out there. Hope I don't hit any, but if I wait for them to leave, I'm never gonna be fishing. Perfect. The other day I was carp fishing, and I casted I got 5 ounces of lead here plus a bait, which weighs practically nothing, but 5 ounces. And the other day I was casting a similarly weighted bait, carp bait, with a different different ugly stick rod. These are the ugly stick catfish rods, but I was using an ugly stick GX2 of medium heavy action, same, or medium heavy power, same power rating as this rod. But the rod snapped in half on the cast. Never had that happen before. Casted many heavy baits with those rods and never had that happen. That was weird. I have no qualms about casting heavy baits with these catfish rods. Do it all the time. I have no issues launching 5 or more ounce baits really hard with these rods. They do it. They don't even hesitate. Yeah. Yep. We're on. I think it's only been about 15-20 minutes. This feels like a pretty big fish. Got some really good weight here. Get this net out there. This fish is just digging for the bottom. It's only about 5-6 feet of water out where my baits were. I haven't caught a glimpse of this fish, not splashing at the surface or anything. There's rocks all over the place here. I feel the tail of the fish banging on the line. Oh yeah. Rolling, he's rolling. Got him. Yeah, this is a great fish. 5-6 pound channel cat. I'm keeping fish today, and I think this is going to go on the stringer. This is about I don't know, this is around about as big as I like to keep these days. I used to keep bigger fish, but I've kind of scaled down my size range that I keep over the last few years. 5-6 pounds is about as big as I like to keep. This fish has got like little kind of leechy nematode looking things on his head. He's got one right on his eyeball right there. I don't know if you can see it. This fish looks pretty healthy. He's got a battle scar. Look at that scar right there, just right in front of his dorsal fin there. I don't know if the camera's picking up the right, there might be too much reflection, but yeah, battle scar there. A couple more on top of the head. But yeah, stringer. That did not take long. 15-20 minutes. Nice fish on the stringer. That was a little bit more aggressive bite than what I've been seeing so far. The water warming up a little bit. Fish having a little more energy. Check this hook real quick and make sure it's, oh yeah, sticky sharp. Just gonna put that same type of bait on there, just a whole little shad. Here we go, getting a bite here. Yep, and there we go. A chance to pick it up off the bottom, get it in his mouth, and yeah, that was it. He was swimming towards me. I know I said before that I thought the other one was a big fish, but I'm going to say the same thing here. A lot of weight on this one. Yeah, this is a bigger fish. He's pulling drag. Yeah, these fish are getting a little bit more energy with the water warming up a little bit. They didn't put up much fight when the water was in the 40s. But I can feel this fish rolling like the catfish does. Kind of a long fight here, it's taking a while. Definitely looks like a beast. I saw his big dark head come up out of the water there for a second. giant. Get in here. That's a giant. Man, this might be another PB giant channel cat. I mean, look at that. My 5-ounce sinker compared to this fish's head. Yeah, I don't know about the weight on this fish. It's gonna be big. Oh yeah. Go for 19. 18 pounds, 15 ounces. Here's my new PB. 18 pounds, 15 ounces. 1 ounce short of 19. Oh, I gotta get closer. Look at this beast. Yeah, he's a little bit dirty. The grass hasn't come in yet at this spot. What a beast. I honestly didn't think there was a fish this big in this lake. Every time I think that I've caught the biggest fish in the lake, then I catch another one. Wow. Well, this is gonna make probably 3 or 4 good dinners, I think. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna keep this fish. It's going back in the lake right now. Oh, look at that jaw. Look at the size of that tail. Get the net out of the equation here. I think if somebody would have kept this fish when it was 10 pounds, huh? This fish wouldn't exist today. But it does. And it's going to continue to exist. Maybe I'll catch it again when he's 20 pounds. Go on. Thank you. Yeah. Whew. That was awesome. Here we go again. I just got my hands dried off. I was getting ready to put another bait out on that one that the giant bit on. Hooked up again. Suffice to say, this is absolutely a smaller fish than what I just had. It's gonna be hard to beat that. 18 pounds, 15 ounces. Of course, it had to be 1 ounce short of 19. I know that you guys that have blue catfish in your waters, it's not such an extraordinary thing to catch a 20-pound fish, but it's rare around here. We don't have blues. Come on. Yep. This feels like a pipsqueak compared to what I just hauled in. Yeah, another nice. This is a female channel cat, 5-6 pounds. Same deal as the first smaller fish that I've caught. It's got these little nematode little things all over their face. There's a whole bunch of them next to the mouth there. I think that's just normal because they've been down in the mud this cold front. They've just been hanging out, laying on the bottom. Yeah, got them all over on the bottom fins too. Doesn't I don't think it harms the meat in any way. On the stringer, this fish goes. Yeah, stringer's looking pretty good. I don't know if I'm going to keep any more fish. That's quite a lot of meat there. Oh, they're frisky. It's been a while with no bites, and I've decided that as a little token of thanks for the lake sending that big 18-pounder my way, I'm gonna let these two fish go. That's why I put these stringer through the lip and not through the gill. I can pull this out and their gills aren't all beat up or anything, and this fish is in pretty good shape. He's gonna live. I also concluded that I didn't really feel like cleaning fish tonight, so there goes that one. See you later. I want to thank you for watching today. Appreciate you watching. Let me catch my PB. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one. See you some other time.